I'm a lawyer, as three of the candidates are. Some people say I'm a criminal lawyer. We have some serious things that we're going to have to face in the next years here. There's going to be budget cuts. There may be layoffs. There may be rollback in salaries. But folks, we've been taxed too much. We've spent too much. I promise you, as your commissioner, for the first 3 years of my term, I will never vote to raise your taxes. I will never vote to raise your fees. We're going to have to look at the unions in the city and work out something in terms of how we're all going to grow together in this budget crisis. For the first term in office, city commissioners are paid $30,000. I'm going to turn $10,000 back from the minute I walk in the door to the city to be used for other things other than salaries. Because I don't think it's fair for me to ask the employees and the residents of the city to share burden if we're not willing to take some of the burden themselves. I'm also different in this race so that I have taken no money from anyone and have limited my spending to $10,000. I'm not taking money from developers, from lawyers, from lobbyists, because I think when you take that kind of money, something comes with that. Some type of implied promise that when it comes time that their issues come up, that you may look their way. And if we were the CEO of a corporation and we took money from people that were going to be doing their business with the city, it just doesn't smell right. So I'm not taking a dime, not even my friends, because I think it's that important that we do city business different. Now, you folks live here in Rio Vista, and two of the candidates in this race are from Rio Vista. And Rio Vista has a grand heritage in terms of coming up with leaders in this community. I live right across the way in Harbor Inlet. I've lived here in Fort Lauderdale for 20 years, and I've lived in this district for 10 years. But I've also had the opportunity to live in District 1 up on the Gulf. I've also had the opportunity to live in District 2 in the Idlewild neighborhoods. But I love South Fort Lauderdale. We've got so much here going for us, and I hope that I'll be given the opportunity to represent you and no one else.